All right, residents of an Encino neighborhood are asking city officials to do something, anything, about a group of renters. Neighbors tell us a group of social media influencers started renting a $3 million home on Comer Avenue back in March. So probably what, 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Turned it into a party house, though. Some of the parties lasted into the early morning hours with crowds of 30 to 40 people. Residents also tell us the disturbances have been happening for months. They want the renters out.
We've built up a nice neighborhood with nice neighbors. We're quiet, respectful, and these people aren't.
The city attorney, our councilman, our mayor, the police, everybody is involved, and nobody seems to either want to do something or care to do anything.
Gross.
That is really gross.
I mean, it really is.
I mean,
it's
for
a
one
nuisance.
perspective, though, you think like, oh, like, you know, older people shaking their fist at younger kids who just want to have fun, just want to have a good time. But one thing, you know, it's obviously the pandemic, and you're going to put people's lives at risk. But then also, when you just saw all that trash, when you're not taking care of the community, your surrounding area, that's not okay. And I would do the same exact thing at my age. Even though you're my same age, I would still support.
I know. I was
shake
having
my
a
fist.
conversation with my friend about this. We were watching the KTLA news at 11 last night, so this isn't like the newest news, sorry. But we had this story, it was a package last night, and you know, we were saying, yes, the same kind of thing you were with Robert, that Robert was saying, you know, sort of seems like cranky neighbors being, you darn kids, but I'm sure it is a nightmare to live next to an influencer party house, because even if you just are a young person and want quiet enjoyment, you don't get that. And they said that there was a party that went on from like 1 in the afternoon to 1 the next day, which is like, again, I'm more upset that nobody ever invites me to anything like this. But I really feel for these neighbors. You know, you live in Encino. You don't move to Encino because you want to be by Jake Paul down in WeHo, you know, when he used to live down over there. You move there because you want to live in like a quiet suburb of the valley.
I don't know if this is the influencer, but we've been hearing a lot about Bryce, right? He got his power shut off. The TikToker got his power shut off at the Beverly Hills house, but he also has a house in Encino where they've been partying. So I wonder if this is also Bryce's house. I'm sure we're being very careful about saying that. But the New York Times went into detail about how he had a birthday party in the hills, and that's the house where the power and utilities got cut off, but he had just as big or bigger 21st birthday party at the Encino house they're also renting, and that apparently, if that is that house, is still on. So I don't
we don't know. We did, I guess, reach out to a bunch of people who live in the house. One of them told KTLA that the attorney advised them not to say anything, so I don't know. I think there's
all right to say anything.
What is that?
So Robert now has sound effects. So please, everybody, you're warned. You've been warned. The man has sound effects.
Right.